Good morning, class. How's everybody doing today? Are we doing good? Are we excited to start the day? Excellent. All right, you guys, let's get settled in, get nice and comfortable. And then today I would like for you to close your eyes and we're going to take a nice inhale and exhale. And on our exhale, let's make a big sigh, like, okay? All right, here we go. Close your eyes. And didn't that feel good? All right, you guys, let's start. Time for our morning pledge. So close your eyes and repeat after me, okay? I am incredibly intelligent. I am incredibly intelligent. I am incredibly intelligent. I am confident I can learn how to do anything. I am confident I can learn how to do anything. I am confident I can learn how to do anything. I am creative, talented, unique, and powerful. I am creative, talented, unique, and powerful. I am creative, talented, unique, and powerful. I am beautiful just as I am. I am beautiful just as I am. I am beautiful just as I am. I love myself and I am loved. I love myself and I am loved. I love myself and I am loved. There is no one in the world like me. There is no one in the world like me. There is no one in the world like me. I am like a rocket able to reach the stars. I am like a rocket able to reach the stars. I am like a rocket able to reach the stars. All right, you guys, that was wonderful. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. Excellent job, you guys. I am so grateful to be able to get to be a part of this every day. To do this morning pledge with all of you beautiful people. A pledge to ourselves and to the world that says, I am not going to be anything else other than what I decide. I am beautiful just as I am. I am incredibly intelligent. And that will never change. Believe it or not, thoughts are measurable energy. So when we think these thoughts about ourselves, we are going to attract and bring these things into our life that match up with those thoughts. All right, you guys, let's move on, shall we? All right, class, can anybody tell me what this word means right here? That's true, those are called stories. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. When you see those fun little videos that make you laugh, or you see a really cute dog, they call those stories. But the original word was defined as something very different and far greater. Does anybody else have any other ideas of what story means? Yes, those are both stories and wonderful movies. But what makes something a story? There are 3 parts that must be included for something to really be a story. Does anyone know what those 3 parts are? All right, you guys, let me give you a hint, okay? Can anybody tell me what this is? Yes, that's right. It's a tree. I'm so glad you could tell. I'm not very good at drawing. That's okay. We're good at some things. We're not as good at other things, but with practice, we can get good at anything. So yes, we have a tree here, but what does a tree have to do with story? Yes, what an awesome way to look at it. Stories really do come from nature. Mother Nature has its own story. All the animals and insects, they have their stories. And of course, human nature. That's a wonderful, wonderful way to look at it. Here, you guys, let me see if this helps, okay? Can anyone tell me what this part of the tree is called? Really, actually, it's more kind of down here. What are those called? Yes, very good. Those are roots. So we have the roots, then we have, what is this? The trunk, that's right, the trunk. And then up here, the top of the tree, they call this the crown. But here's an idea. What if we turn this tree on its side? Let's see if I can do this. So we've got this. Not as good as the first, but we all get the picture, right? Okay, great. So now that I've flipped this tree on its side, does anyone out there have an idea of what the 3 parts of story are? That's okay. That's why we're here, to learn and to grow. I'll tell you, all right? So the 3 parts of story are there must be a beginning, we'll use the letter B, a middle, and an end. That's it. That's what makes up a story, a beginning, middle, and end. And although Facebook and Instagram and TikTok use that word story for those little videos, it's not really a story. A story must have a beginning, a middle, and an end for us to really call it that. That's what the original idea of a story was. A journey where we see that beginning, that middle, and that end. And stories often last much longer than just 3, 5, even 10 seconds. To tell a story, when you read a book or a movie, the movie's sometimes 90 minutes or the book is 100 or 200 pages. I mean, there's so many different size books out there, but it takes time to tell a story. And yes, believe it or not, this tree does tell a story as well. You have the roots. That's where it all started, the roots coming out of the ground. And then the trunk was formed. And then that trunk just grew and grew and grew and grew and grew. And then eventually we had all the different branches with little leaves everywhere. Remember, guys, I'm not the best drawer, but that's okay. We have all the leaves everywhere. And what happens every fall? That's right, they change color. And then what happens? That's right, they fall. Or I like to think of them as slowly floating peacefully to the ground. So even the leaves themselves, the leaves have a story. They have a beginning, a middle, and an end. If you take an idea of the leaf, what color is the leaf once it grows back? Exactly. They're green. They're green when they come back. So, green, right? That's the beginning. Then they change color. Orange, red, yellow. We'll say red because that's my favorite color, red. And then last, they fall, right? Or float down to the ground. So even a leaf by itself tells a story because it has a beginning, middle, and end. Exactly, you guys. Excellent, excellent. I'm so glad that we're starting to kind of explore this idea of what story is all about. All right, class, time is almost up, but next week we are going to explore this word even further. There's so much to discover inside the word story. There's a hidden treasure if we just look deep enough. I want to read you a poem that I wrote so you all can see what story really means to me. And I look forward to hearing what story means to you as well. All right, you guys, here we go. When I think about what a story means to me, I look past the stories inside a computer screen. For the stories on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram you see are very incomplete. A real story must have a beginning, middle, and end, and not be over in a matter of seconds. A good story is created to tickle the imagination or to help us learn things and grow. A story is not watching a cat wearing a costume running through the snow. While it might be creative, expressive, or in some way took imagination, don't put story in the same category as simply just meaning entertainment. There are many ways we can be entertained that have nothing to do with story. But a boy who has a dog, loses him in a park one day, and finds him again is a story worth seeing or reading. So when you go home today and you see stories of your friends and family on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram, remember what I said about a beginning, middle, and end. And realize what you were looking at might entertain you, but it's definitely not a story. But if you pick up a book or watch your favorite movie, you'll be back inside what a story looks like and really means. All right, everyone, thanks so much for stopping by and spending time with me inside the space between, a place where you and I can fill in the space with our hopes and our dreams.